Top 5 Crash Chronicles, real accidents that shook the world. Throughout history, there have been accidents so catastrophic that they etch themselves into the world's memory. Whether on the road, in the skies, or at sea, these tragic events serve as haunting reminders of the fragility of human life and the importance of safety. The following 5 real accidents stand out in the chronicles of disasters, not just for their scale, but for the lessons they left behind. 1. The Tenerife Airport Disaster, 1977. One of the deadliest accidents in aviation history occurred on March 27, 1977, at Los Rodeos Airport in Tenerife, Canary Islands. Due to a bomb threat at a nearby airport, dozens of flights were diverted to the small runway in Tenerife, creating chaos. In the midst of heavy fog, 2 Boeing 747 jumbo jets, one operated by KLM and the other by Pan Am, collided head-on. The KLM captain, eager to depart, misunderstood air traffic control instructions and began takeoff while the Pan Am plane was still taxiing on the runway. Within seconds, the 2 planes collided, erupting into flames. The tragedy killed 583 people, leaving only a few survivors. This disaster highlighted the critical importance of clear communication between pilots and air traffic controllers, leading to sweeping changes in aviation protocol. 2. The Chernobyl nuclear disaster, 1986. Although not a crash in the traditional sense, Chernobyl was the result of a catastrophic failure and is often included in global accident chronicles. On April 26, 1986, Reactor 4 at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine exploded during a late-night safety test. The blast released massive amounts of radioactive material into the atmosphere, affecting millions of people across Europe. The explosion killed 2 workers immediately, while dozens of firefighters and plant staff died soon after from radiation sickness. Long-term effects are harder to quantify, but experts estimate tens of thousands of cancer-related deaths can be linked to the disaster. The crash of Chernobyl wasn't just physical, it was environmental, political, and social. To this day, the abandoned city of Pripyat stands as a haunting reminder of how human error and flawed systems can spiral into tragedy. 3. The Concorde Crash, 2000. The Concorde was a symbol of futuristic luxury and speed in aviation. But on July 25, 2000, an Air France Concorde flight from Paris to New York ended in disaster. Shortly after takeoff, the aircraft struck a piece of debris on the runway, which caused a tire to burst. The tire fragments punctured a fuel tank, sparking a fire that quickly engulfed the plane. The Concorde crashed into a hotel near the airport, killing all 109 passengers and crew on board and 4 people on the ground. The tragedy not only marked the decline of the supersonic jet era, but also demonstrated how even the most advanced engineering marvels could be undone by seemingly small oversights. 4. The Exxon Valdez oil spill, 1989. Sometimes crashes don't just claim lives, they devastate entire ecosystems. On March 24, 1989, the Exxon Valdez oil tanker struck a reef off the coast of Alaska, spilling nearly 11 million gallons of crude oil into the Prince William Sound. Though fewer than 20 people died directly from the incident, its environmental impact was catastrophic. Thousands of sea otters, seals, birds, and fish perished. Local communities, reliant on fishing for survival, faced economic ruin. The disaster exposed flaws in maritime safety and environmental protection, sparking global conversations on how to better prevent oil spills. To this day, traces of the oil remain in Alaska's shores, a dark scar of industrial negligence. 5. The Challenger Space Shuttle disaster, 1986. On January 28, 1986, millions of people around the world tuned in to watch NASA's Challenger Space Shuttle launch. It was a historic moment as the shuttle carried Krista McAuliffe, the first teacher selected to go to space. However, just 73 seconds after liftoff, tragedy struck. A faulty O-ring seal caused the shuttle's external fuel tank to rupture, leading to a fiery explosion that destroyed the spacecraft. All 7 crew members aboard were killed. The disaster was broadcast live, deeply shocking the public. The Challenger crash became a symbol of both human ambition and the dangers of overlooking safety warnings. Investigations later revealed that engineers had expressed concerns about the O-ring design in cold weather. However, NASA proceeded with the launch under pressure from political and public interests. The incident reshaped NASA's safety culture, highlighting the need for caution over spectacle. Safety written in sacrifice, these 5 accidents stand as some of the most tragic entries in the Crash Chronicles. Each one serves as a grim reminder that human ambition, technological progress, and everyday operations must always be balanced with safety, responsibility, and humility. The Tenerife airport disaster showed us the cost of miscommunication. Chernobyl and Challenger revealed how ignoring warnings can lead to catastrophe. The Concorde Crash highlighted vulnerabilities in aviation, and the Exxon Valdez exposed the fragility of your environment. While the tragedies claimed lives and caused immense suffering, they also left behind vital lessons. Today's aviation rules, nuclear safety protocols, environmental safeguards, and space exploration standards all bear the marks of these painful accidents. Remembering these stories isn't just about honoring those who lost their lives, it's about ensuring their sacrifice was not in vain. And that wraps up today's deep dive into some of the most shocking crash chronicles in history. These real-life tragedies remind us not only of the fragility of life, but also of the importance of safety, awareness, and responsibility in everything we do. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more powerful stories from history and beyond. Your support helps us bring you more content that informs, inspires, and prompts reflection. Tell us in the comments, which of these accidents shocked you the most, and what lessons do you think the world should take from them? Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.